peace, everybody. Hope you're having a happy day full of love. In the car right now, driving to go pick up my family, and then we're going to go support the Hip Hop for Flint event in Orlando, Florida. It's an event with performances and art that they're going to auction off. The proceeds are going to go to support the Flint water crisis, where people don't have water at their disposal. Something as easy as that in the United States that they don't have access to. You know, sometimes we take water for granted, but it's a beautiful element. We have to make sure we respect it and do what we can to keep it safe. And one of the reasons I'm making this quick clip today is because I thought about a Zen tale. A Zen tale is a story, a lot of the times used in the practice of Zen, where it's to provoke a state of mind of thoughtfulness. And I thought this was a good story. I've heard it before. One of my favorite philosophers, Alan Watts, he's actually told this story before. I'll be covering future Zen tales because I think they're fun and thought-provoking. And, you know, humans are natural storytellers, so it's fun to tell stories, especially when they make you think about things that we do or need to work on a daily basis. It's all about improving, because if you're not growing, you're dying. So definitely improve every day is my mission, and hopefully I can help others do the same somehow. So the story goes, there are two Zen students walking along the river. They come across a girl, a young lady, who is wanting to make her way across the river, but the current is too strong. So they come to the point in the river where the water is very shallow, but she is fearful of the current, that if she tries to make her way across, the current will sweep her away. One of the Zen students took it upon himself with confidence. He thinks, hey, I can cross that, and I can actually help her cross that. So what he does is he offers his help to her. He picks her up and carries her across to the other side, which is where she's trying to go. So he helped her get across the other side. After he did that, he continued his journey with his friend. They're walking along, and his friend actually got a little upset about what just happened, because at the school that they are learning, part of their spiritual practice is to not have physical contact with women. So he asked his friend, how could you do such a thing? His friend said, well, I helped her out by picking her up and carrying her across, and I put her down. He's like, you're the one who's still carrying her. And what he means by that is that he is still carrying her in his thoughts, which is something a lot of us tend to do. I know myself, I've done it before, where you're continuing the process of a thought in your mind, which is also called looping, where you're looping a thought over and over again that may not be serving you much purpose. So we have to be aware of these things. You know, he did that thing to help the woman, carried her across the water, put her down, but his friend was still thinking about it, carrying her in his mind and thinking about it and being bothered by it, where he didn't really have to be bothered by it. Really wasn't that big of a deal, but he was making it a bigger deal by thinking about it over and over and over again. So our thoughts are very powerful in that aspect. So I wanted to share that story briefly. I hope maybe you got something out of it. If you do, share the story, share the video, subscribe to the channel. There's going to be more videos. I'm going to be also creating some higher quality content. Right now I create these videos in my vehicle when I have the thought, but I will be creating some higher quality videos in different locations, so definitely stay tuned. This channel is all about thinking, improving yourself, and having the proper tools to expand your mind and your IQ with knowledge. So definitely I want to give back to you as much as possible and continue to give you more fun content. So we'll be expanding, we'll be having more fun, we'll be doing different things, getting crazy, trying new things. It's always fun to experiment in life. Never stop growing, remember that. Much love. Peace, everybody.